Hello students, I am Nilanjan, the teacher of English in CIMAGE Group of Institutions. In the last video, I discussed 5 rules related to noun and those were really helpful, I hope so, in terms of finding out the error in the questions. This time, I am going to present another set of 5 rules and I'm quite sure about it that these rules are also going to be beneficial for you and you can face the questions related to spotting error boldly and with full of confidence. So without wasting time, let's get started. Rule number 6. Generally, the plural of a proper noun is not possible. When we talk about the proper noun, there is a general concept that you cannot change it by adding s into, and you cannot make it plural, that plural of that proper noun by adding s, right? But this particular rule is saying that yes, it is possible to make it plural by adding s. If you go through the example, you can see that it is already written over here. There are 2 Mohans in my class. So in my class, there are 2 students and both of their name is same. That is Mohan. So in that case, what you were supposed to do? You have to add s with that proper noun. And in that way, it should be Mohans, right? So in that way, you can easily understand that this particular proper noun has been made plural by adding s. Now here is a question for you. And you have to find out in which section the error lies. Last day, I found 3 Mahima in the class. So this particular sentence is fragmented or segmented rather. And if you find any error, you have to identify in which portion the error lies, right? Last day is perfectly all right. I found 3. Now the number is 3. Watch it out. If it is 3, then it should be plural. In that case, Mahima, that is proper noun, it should be followed by s. So it must be Mahimas in place of Mahima. So in this sentence, the third part, that is Mahima in the class, that is wrong. Instead of Mahima, it should be Mahimas. Absolutely clear to you? Now, moving to rule number 7. There are some common nouns. There are some nouns actually, which are a combination of 2 or more words. These kind of nouns are known as compound nouns. Whenever you join 2 different nouns, these nouns are considered as compound nouns. Such nouns get their plural by adding s to the main or the root or principal word, right? So let us take the example. All his sisters-in-law are very beautiful to look at. So sister-in-law, now if the number is more than 1, it should be plural. And in that case, you should add s to the root word. Here the root word is sister. So along with sister, it should be s. It should be sisters-in-law. And that is the rule, what the rule is talking about, right? So all his sisters-in-law are very beautiful to look at. The root word is sister. That's why we have added s to that root word. Now here is a question for you. You have to find it out that in which portion the error lies. It is informed that his brother-in-laws are moving out of the town. Now, you just focus on the second portion, that is his brother-in-laws. More than one brother-in-law is existing. In that case, what you are supposed to do, you have to add s to the root word. And here the root word is brother, not the law. And here it is written laws. Instead of that, it should be brothers-in-law, correct? So in the second part, the error lies. So instead of brother, it should be brothers-in-laws, right? Let me proceed to rule number 8. If a singular noun is qualified by 2 different adjectives, then it is considered plural and used with a plural verb. Along with let us take the example. Political and social value in India are changing these days. There are 2 kinds of values that have been mentioned over here, political and social value. So if the number is 2, then if the subject is plural, then the verb will be automatically plural. So political and social value, 2 different values we are talking about. In that case, the verb will be are. That is perfectly all right. So that example is justifying the rule. Now here is a question for you. Rainy and winter sale is in vogue these days. So in this particular question, what you are supposed to do, you have to find out the error, right? So here 2 different kind of sale is mentioned over, rainy and winter sale. So if there are 2 kind of sales, then definitely the verb will be plural. Instead of is, it should be are. Rainy and winter sale are in vogue these days. So the verb will be are in place of is, correct? You have understood? I am quite sure about it. Let us move to rule number 9. When 2 nouns are closely related, apostrophe s is used with the tailing noun. So this is a very interesting rule. you should know this particular rule because you can find lots of questions that are based on this particular rule. Okay, I just repeat the rule. When two nouns are closely related, apostrophe is used with the tailing noun. So let us take the example. She got a call from Ravi and Raima's house. So you have to focus on two different names. Those names are mentioned over here as Ravi and Raima. Okay. Now, if they are considered as couple, so in that case, the apostrophes will be added to the tailing noun, that is Raima, not on Ravi. It should not be just like that, the Ravis and Raimas. Rather, it should be Ravi and Raimas. Okay. Now, here is a question for you. I visited Ram's and Sita's house thrice, but found the couple absent. As it is already mentioned that Ram and Sita are to be considered as a couple, then definitely they will be residing in the same house. So in that case, the apostrophes will be on the second one, that is tailing one, and that is the second one. Okay, fine. So in this case, according to the question, it should be second part is to be considered as error part. Why? Because Rams and Sitas, it's wrong. It should be Ram and Sitas. Okay. Now we are into the last rule. Uncountable nouns are used in singular form only along with a singular verb and definite article if required. So uncountable noun, those nouns which cannot be counted, right? Always it should be in the singular form and accordingly it should be taking singular verb. Correct. So let us go through the example. I needed some advice, so I went to see the counselor. Here you cannot say advices, okay? Because advice is uncountable. And now moving to the question. Here is a question for you. According to Mohan, the luggage seemed heavy. So luggage is also uncountable. Now in that case, what you were supposed to do? You have to find out in this question in which portion the error lies. If you go through the question, you will find that in the second part it is written Mohan the luggage. According to Mohan, the luggage seemed heavy. Already I have told that luggage is uncountable. So it should take the singular form. So according to the rule, it should be seems in place of seem. Right? So the correct sentence will be, according to Mohan, the luggage seems heavy. So this is the actual application of this rule. Students, if you have gone through all these 5 rules, you will come to know that whenever you find the questions based on spotting error related to noun, you should be in a better position to deal with that. Why? Because already all these rules are under your belt. You have gone through all these rules. Now it will be easier for you to tackle these kind of questions. I'm quite sure, I'm hopeful as well that you people are going to be really confident after this video, and you just keep watching my videos. In the coming video, I will be presenting another set of 5 rules. So if there is any question related to spotting error based on noun, you will be confidently facing all these questions. I'm quite hopeful about it. I'm really optimistic about it. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for watching the videos and keep on watching my videos. Thank you so much.